began with high hopes that this night would be different.
Protect and cover every peace officer, that you would protect and cover every protester.
Clergy and community leaders praying, working toward keeping the peace. We see smaller crowds and a smaller police presence.
You be safe, sir.
Peace, a possibility.
It's almost 8 o'clock local time, and it's not the night of quiet that the local officials asked for. People are here, but here's the scene. It is peaceful and quiet from the light down here at Ferguson Avenue all the way down to the other side. At the end of this block, that's where protesters are allowed to be. And as you can see, the streets are lined, people are marching. There are more protests planned, but just listen to this. That's the sound of peace and quiet in Ferguson. Hopefully it lasts.
Just east of the main strip, a striking scene at the site of the shooting. The first night of peace here in nearly 2 weeks. No other media around.
It's now about 9 p.m. local time. We left the main street where there is protesting going on to come here, the site that's driving all the emotion. This is where Michael Brown was shot and killed by a police officer. It has also been the site of a lot of screaming and demonstrations and violence, but tonight it is quiet. Just slow drive-bys and solemn moments for people in this community.
As the night wears on,
I want to hear one police officer say that something like that, killing someone execution style, is wrong.
voices rise.
When do we want justice? When do we want it? Now!
But tension remains low.
We are Mike Brown! We are Mike Brown!
All right, it's now 10 p.m. local time. The marchers are still marching, chanting, "We are Mike Brown," chanting, "No justice, no peace." But as you can see, a very different mood from last night. The night's not over yet, but 10 o'clock, and all is, if not quiet, peaceful.
Over the next couple of hours, small altercations, but still overall calm. Peace marchers even creating a human chain, black and white, hand in hand.
Hands up! Hands up!
Attempting to block out agitators. But soon after the clock strikes midnight, one water bottle shatters the peace. CNN's Stephanie Elam on the scene.
It got very tense when people stopped walking in a circle and they were standing in the parking lot and the police lined up on one side. There was a water bottle that was thrown, and that let go of all of the tension that we have felt out here. People started running. They started running this way, and at that point we started seeing military people, like those military vans almost, coming down the street this way.
Tactical teams swiftly rush in, arresting a handful of people. Police with canines at the ready, others armed with pepper spray. Scenes of confrontation as police push demonstrators out.
They said we don't have rights over there. We don't have rights over there.
And yet, given what's been going on here since August 9th, that's when Michael Brown was shot, you have to see it as at least it was somewhat better, but obviously life here is not what they want it to be by any stretch.